and every single person is a Slim Shady lurk, and he could be working at Burger King spitting on your onion ring.
Okay, Slim Shady. Okay,
But-
off you go. Off you go.
I got a
That was
mixtape.
good. That was good.
But
You're done. Off you go. That's the
Come
door.
soon.
Off you go. Okay. No mixtape. No mixtape. Off you go. I don't know what the hell that was. All right, if we're being real, most people hate their jobs. I mean, nobody really enjoys going into a 9-to-5 to crunch numbers or to be told repeatedly by their boss, yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and put covers on all of the TPS reports from now on. That'd be great, thanks. But that being said, 99% of those people still care enough about what they put online and what they do at work because they need the job. But then there's that 1%. That glorious 1%. That, just doesn't care. So we'll be discussing those people today. So without further ado, here they are. The 10 craziest things people did to get fired. Number 1 is tweeting about drugs.
Anyone got that black tar heroin, man? I need my fix.
In August of 2013, a man named Sunith Baharithan, a mechanic from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, decided to go on Twitter and publicly ask if anyone was willing to deliver weed to his garage. Not surprisingly, shortly after, local police found his tweet and decided to publicly quote tweet him and reply by saying, "Awesome, can we come too?" The tweet got a ton of attention through retweets, so much so that it caught the attention of his employers, who quickly fired him. Oh man, like I wasn't even asking for the weed, man. It was like, for my car, its headlights got glaucoma. Number 2 is gross things with food. As you know, we live in a time where people will do just about anything for attention online. However, these guys took it a little too far. In April of 2009, 2 Domino's employees in North Carolina named Michael Setzer and Christy Hammonds decided to film themselves doing disgusting things to the food that they were preparing. This included sneezing on sandwiches or using a dirty sponge that they had used to wipe their butts with to clean a pizza pan. Sure enough, their video went viral, but they didn't quite gain the popularity that they wanted. Instead, they were both immediately fired and they faced criminal charges. Look, given that they worked at a pizza joint, I'm just glad that they didn't play a game of hide the salami. Anyone else? Number 3 is bathing in a sink. For many of us, when we get home from work, we like to kick off our shoes, relax a little bit, maybe have a bath. Well, back in December of 2008, 3 now ex-KFC employees decided to take a bath together in the dishwashing sink at their work after the restaurant had closed. "Hey Jackie, pour the special spices on me. Look at me, I'm a chicken drumstick." And surprisingly, they may have actually gotten away with it had it not been for one of them uploading some of the pictures that they took to her MySpace profile. The captions included, "Haha KFC showers" and "Haha turned on the jets," all under the album KFC Moments. Anyway, because of their public photos, their manager heard about what they did, and of course they were immediately fired, and now they have all the free time they want to take all kinds of baths. Number 4 is peeing in an elevator. You know, some people work so hard that they just don't have time to go to the bathroom. They'll hold it until they're done their current task. I'll be right back. Well, for one former IRS employee named Michael Hicks, he didn't feel like running to the bathroom when he had to go. So back in 2008, anytime he needed to relieve himself, he would simply go into the building's freight elevator and just go. Another agent started to notice over time that the elevator was getting a little funky, so he checked the security cameras installed in that elevator and caught Hicks yellow-handed. Not only did Hicks lose his job, but he was fined $4,600 as part of the cleaning bill and actually got a felony charge. Number 5 is religious awareness. If you weren't aware of it, Ash Wednesday is a thing where Catholics smudge ash on their foreheads. It's fairly common, you might have heard of it. Well, this guy didn't. Back in 2009, Nicholas Leuenberger, a manager for the luxurious New York Palace Hotel, was not aware of this. So, when he saw an employee that had something on his forehead, instead of asking him what it was, he did something else. He angrily told them, and I quote here, "Wipe that f***ing shit off of your face." Well, that didn't go over so well, and that outburst cost Nicholas his job once his bosses found out. That is completely inexcusable, especially in today's world, but the only time that it would be somewhat understandable is if the guy had like Tourette's or something, but that's a whole nother can of worms. Hey, thanks for the morning coffee, Janice. Dicks! Balls, dicks, thanks, dicks, Janice, balls. Number 6 is inappropriate teachings. Keeping your personal life outside of the workplace is generally a good idea, especially when you're talking to a bunch of 4th graders. Well, back in 2014, substitute teacher Cassandra Fearing really could have used that advice when she decided to open up candidly to discuss with a classroom full of kids her problem of trying to choose between 2 men that she's trying to date. After literally acting out scenarios and finally choosing which boyfriend to drop, reports say that she joked to the kids about throwing toilet paper at his house, among other inappropriate things. I don't really know which one to pick. I mean, this one's got a huge sense of humor, and this one's got nice eyes. Now, she claims that nothing of a sexual nature was said, but that still doesn't make it right. They're 9 years old. Number 7 is magic tricks. Yeah, this one's just confusing. Back in Florida in 2008, a substitute teacher named Jim Peculis performed a short magic trick for his middle school class, making a toothpick disappear. Sounds harmless, right? I mean, all the kids were really impressed, and they decided that they needed to talk about it. But apparently, the wrong people heard about this witchcraft. The teacher received a phone call later that same day where the substitute teacher coordinator told him that he was not allowed to take on any further classes, meaning you're fired. Understandably, Jim asked, why? To which the coordinator simply claimed that it was due to being suspected of wizardry. Bruh, this is not Hogwarts. He did a little magic trick for the kids. Now, if he started walking up the wall sideways being like, Nissan Portante, that would be a reason to fire him. Number 8 is the Harlem Shake. Nope, just let it die. Let it die. Many of you may remember the Harlem Shake, that meme that went viral around February of 2013. Well, some Australian minors really wanted to be a part of it and for their video to go viral. So of course, they decided to record themselves doing the famous Harlem Shake. The real problem wasn't so much that they were on duty, so much as the location that they chose to record in and when. Instead of waiting until after hours, when they were above ground, they decided to stay inside the mine and shake, shake, shake. In fact, the video, which is on YouTube right now, has about 1.5 million views. In fact, you can see the miners on the ground in 10 inches of gross, muddy water. The unsafe environment was one of the biggest reasons why their bosses were like, you're fired. In fact, everyone was fired, not just the people involved, but those who didn't even choose to participate. Whew, that's harsh. Number 9 is shark wrestling. Fish are friends, not food. Back in 2013, a charity worker named Paul Marshalsey decided to go on a vacation and travel to Australia. He ended up on a nice beach when one day he saw a shark swimming near other tourists in shallow water and wanted to be a hero, so he did something that most people wouldn't do. He actually decided to wrestle it, dragging it back out to deeper water. Coincidentally, an Australian news crew was there to record the entire thing and put it online. The video immediately went viral, which led to his employers seeing it. Now, although Paul was trying to be a hero, he received a letter of dismissal from his employers stating that if he was well enough to wrestle a shark, he would have been okay to stay at work. And number 10 is taking pictures of the dead. Oh my god! Most jobs have confidentiality clauses in the contract that you sign saying, you know, that you won't divulge company secrets, you won't speak with competitors, and you won't take pictures of dead bodies. Well, in New York back in 2009, an emergency medical technician named Mark Musarella took some pictures of a strangled victim as required by his job, but he made the oh-so-poor choice of uploading them to his Facebook profile. A friend of his saw the pictures, freaked out, and called the Richmond University Medical Center, after which he was fired almost immediately. Wait, hold up a second. I just want to point out that I said almost immediately. Okay, let me think about this. So, saving people from a shark is a big no-no, but snapping pics of a stiff and posting it on social media is cool beans? I do not want to live in this world anymore. So, those were 10 crazy things that people did to get fired, but I want to know from you guys in the comments, which one of these people deserve to be fired the most? Or is there a story that I missed? Is there someone out there that did something even crazier to get fired and maybe I missed it? Leave that in the comments as well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.